Excuse me, sir. There's a Jack Reacher here to see you.
Can I help you?
James Barr.
So, now you've seen him? How do you know him?
Why was he in protective custody?
That was an oversight.
More like some corrections flunky threw him to the wolves.
Just as likely, but it's done and we can't undo it.
So what happens now?
Well, now he's in a coma. We'll try him when he wakes up, if he wakes up. Okay, now it's your turn, Reacher. Why did he call you as a witness?
I don't believe he did.
Well, I believe he asked for you by name.
Any chance I could look at the evidence?
No way. Not till you answer some
Nice
questions.
meeting you.
Hey,
Mr. Reacher.
Hey,
Mr.
stop.
Reacher.
Stop right there. We had a deal. I take you to Bar, you tell me what you know.
Well, I know you say he shot 5 people. I know he's in a coma. I know there's a bus station 3 miles away, and I can walk there in 24
You
minutes.
just gonna walk out on your friend?
He's not my friend.
Why'd he ask for you then?
Well, same reason he shot 5 people. He's crazy. Is that even legal?
Fortunately,
How does that happen?
tell you after deposition.
You don't want to depose me.
Oh, well, you're my only defense witness.
I'm not a defense witness.
Your friend James thinks you are.
It's not my friend. Why does everyone assume
Well,
that?
why else would he ask for you, and why would you come here to help
I
him?
didn't come here to help him. I came here to bury him. My bus is leaving. You better hurry, counselor.
How do you know James Barr?
Why are you representing him?
I'm a lawyer.
So's a public defender with just as much chance of clearing Barr.
I'm not trying to clear him. I am just trying to keep him off death row. My firm has reason to believe more than one innocent man's gone down without a fight.
Oh, I get it. You're an idealist.
No, I'm a pacifist.
It's a noble crusade. But this is not the fight. Trust me. James Barr's guilty.
You haven't even seen the evidence.
Is this a privileged conversation?
Of course, it's a client conference. Nothing we say here can be repeated.
There are 4 types of people who join the military. For some, it's a family trade. Others are patriots, eager to serve. Next, you have those who just need a job. Then there's the kind who want a legal means of killing other people. James Barr is one of those. He made sniper. Trained hard. 2,000 rounds a week. And with every shot, he's taught to visualize the base of a man's skull through his reticle. The sweet spot where the medulla meets the spine. Visualize that puff of pink mist. Finally, he's deployed to Iraq. He's put on Overwatch. All day long, he stares through a scope at civilians. Women. Children. Day in, day out. For 2 long years, without ever once being cleared to fire a single shot. Then comes the drawdown. For James Barr, the war's over. 2,000 rounds a week. 250,000 rounds in his career, not one at a human target. You've been hungry. You've had an itch you can't scratch. Imagine that feeling. Days, weeks, years. Imagine that feeling times 200,000 plus 50,000 more. Imagine it's 130 degrees on the deck and tomorrow you're going home. And you know if you don't scratch that itch now, you never will. You need a release. You need a target. And the who of it never once enters your mind. Covered his tracks well, just like sane people do.
This is classified information. And that's why the privilege. But you were ready to tell this to the DA.
Last time I saw Barr, I made him a promise. And when I saw his name on the news, I came here to keep it. But now I know I don't have to.
How can you be sure? You still haven't seen the evidence.
Your father has. And he doesn't pick a fight he can't win. Barr's not getting away with murder again.
He might. He suffered a severe brain injury in state custody. When he wakes up, if he wakes up, he may not remember the event. He may not remember anything at all. This case won't be about James Barr's guilt or innocence. It'll be about his ability to stand trial.
After everything I just told you, you still want to defend him?
I want to see he gets a fair trial. You said he confessed in Baghdad. He didn't confess this time.
This time he knows better.
This time he asked for you. I want to know why. You want to know why. I can see it's eating you. And you can't ask Barr, and the DA won't let you see the evidence. My lead investigator has complete access to the evidence. All of it.
So where's your lead investigator?
About to catch a bus out of town.
Thanks for the coffee, counselor.
You understand you're not just asking me to look at the evidence. You're asking me to look at a cold-blooded killer. A man I know to be guilty, a man you want to keep off death row. You're asking me to look at him objectively.
Yes, that is what I'm asking.
I'll do it. On one condition.
Name it.
You have to look at the victims objectively.